my healthy and wealthy people. It is the final episode for season 2, and we got a good one for you here. Welcome back, and it's episode 11. I'm your host, Chloe Alexandra, and my co-host today are...
It's your girl Z.
Hey guys, it's Jumina.
And today, I promised you guys, you guys didn't believe me. Yeah, I promised you guys I was going to have a great special guest. And today we have Off the Cuff podcast.
Come on.
Don't say we guys don't. We don't say we don't deliver. You know.
We deliver. You guys be like, excuse me, what's next? You're holding the video hostage. Hello. This is why. Because we're doing the
We're
investigation in
trying
the
our
background.
hardest, you know. It's not
Okay.
easy.
These lot are moving mad aggressive with their audience.
I heard that.
It's a bad
Threatening your audience.
We have to shout.
No, we love our audience here, but there's a specific group we have.
You have
We
to
call them
shout.
angels, and they're very aggressive.
Oh.
They're like, excuse me,
But
I'm
don't you, no, but I'm so sorry. Well, sometimes when you're nice, you don't get what you want. Sometimes you just grab somebody and single it real quick.
Yeah.
Just shake
Tell
I
it.
know you're on, man.
Just a small one, just quickly. Then you'll get what you want.
But we're always gonna go hard for you guys today. So
Come
thank
on.
you guys for coming. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, my name is False Forever, one half of Off the Cuff podcast.
And I'm Mr. Vance. You know, we out here.
Lovely.
Come on.
Got us in
Thank
the
you guys for
sticks.
joining with us today.
We're here.
And we just want to have a relaxed episode today, just to gist and see where the conversation takes us. So Juminat has been, ruffling.
I'm not gonna lie.
Cooking up some stuff.
No, that's a troublemaker in the corner. I know.
Me?
I can see you there.
Not me.
So what you have for us, Juminat?
Couple quick fire questions. Just get to know you guys a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 5 seconds to answer.
5.
5 seconds.
Wait, is this all of us or is this the
No, just it's okay.
Can I
They
not
know-
join in?
You can maybe just
I'll add my 2 pencils.
Okay. 5 seconds to answer, and both of you answer at the same time. You guys ready?
What's going on?
Good luck.
You don't have to have the same answer. No, because if I say it and then one person answers, the other person will have longer to think. Do you get it?
Okay, cool.
I'm ahead of the game. You guys ready?
Ready, yeah.
Cool. Would you either want to only go on vacations for the rest of your life or only go on lads' holidays for the rest of your life? 5, 4.
Vacation.
Vacation.
It's by fools. Their girlfriend is there like...
That's a loaded question. I need my space as well. I love my girl, but I still need to see the guys.
You can still have your space. You just don't need to go on
But
lads'
no,
holidays.
At this point in my life, like I like relaxation.
Yeah.
So I think for the rest of my life, going on lads' holidays,
That's very true, yeah.
it's long.
Because continuously.
It's long. It's long.
That's crazy.
It's long.
Everyday
I
bender.
ain't got the
Like, you're
minerals.
there again, yeah?
Where's my
Everyday,
one?
everyday table.
Did you
It's
get it?
enough.
Yeah, I ain't got the minerals for that. Yeah.
Would you either have labour pains every month or be kicked in the balls every morning?
Jesus Christ.
5, 4.
Nah, do you know what? That's hard to answer.
Because I don't
know what labour pains are like.
Yeah.
Just from what you see.
I just
Yeah.
heard.
We plead the 5th.
Yeah, I plead the fifth.
Unfortunately, that's not an
That's an
option.
option,
Yeah,
bro.
unfortunately.
Getting kicked in the balls is
It's
a risk.
crazy. You guys know what that is, but at the same time, we would never know what the other one is,
I
innit?
don't think
So-
it's that deep.
Oh,
I, think boys are dramatic.
I like that
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think being kicked in the balls is that deep.
Oh,
Since when did you have balls?
You don't know it's 2022. I could be trans.
Wow, okay.
fair
enough.
You
What do you
walked
identify?
into that one still.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But have you had any answers? Because
No, I thought we skated past that one.
Yeah,
smooth.
Yeah, I
no,
thought-
we don't do that here.
Out the whim, anything.
I'm gonna just say
I was going to say labour pains.
I'm about to say labour
Labour
pains
pains,
because
yeah, labour pains.
getting kicked in the balls is
Yeah.
Every
insane.
month, fair enough.
Yeah.
Would you rather all your pictures in your phone exposed or all your messages exposed?
Pictures.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, say that again.
All your pictures exposed or all your messages exposed? You definitely heard.
Pictures.
You don't want to see the boys' group chat. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the boys group chat have crazy pictures as well. It will just
I'm just part of the church group, so you know.
Bye.
I'm not, but you know,
False
you
good
can get these pics.
Yeah, get the pics. That's fine, man.
Would you either always have bad breath or always have bad BO? His face.
These questions are crazy.
This is mad.
Bad
Because,
breath or
like,
bad bio.
these are like one of my main pet peeves.
Yeah.
Because I came on the central line
Hygiene.
today and it was...
No, the
Smelly
central
breath
line.
and smelly
The
armpits.
central
What
line.
do you choose?
Personal hygiene. Oh my God.
I'd rather, let me say my
Not
one.
rather.
I'd rather BO, you know, if I'm not going to lie.
Really?
You can put your hands down.
But you don't have to open your
don't-
mouth.
You know what, yeah? I'm gonna
No,
try.
'cause
I'm
you
gonna
need
try
to
and use
touch
logic.
something.
I'll,
No, you don't.
I will say
Oh,
I'll
you don't-
take.
Wait.
I'll take the bad breath because the BO one means that like
You
any minute,
any
no one even
minute,
wants me
yeah.
even near them. At least the
Literally.
bad breath. It's only when I get super close.
Yeah.
So we're gonna deal with this from. I'm gonna learn sign
Man
language.
can mask it with a little.
You can learn
chewing
sign
gum.
language. You can do speech text on your phone. You
Yeah.
like Bio, you're just going to be in a space smelling. Do you want to be known as the person that stinks?
Oh, you put extra coat layers on.
No, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
That's like putting perfume on Bio.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Yeah,
to
the
work,
BO one
crazy.
It's a bit
mad.
insane.
Vans, what did you
Yeah.
say? Bad breath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
He's still not
sure.
sure, but
No, it's just
They're both
I'm rattled,
lethal.
bro.
Yeah. How dare you come to me with bad breath?
Would you rather be the best dressed or the best looking person in the room?
best
The
dressed.
best dressed. Sorry, I'm not allowed to answer.
Yeah,
No,
looks
you're in
fade.
my mind. Yeah,
Looks
best
fade.
dressed.
Best
I'd rather
dressed.
have the
dressed.
best looks.
Best looking, really?
Yeah.
Nah, best dressed, man.
Best dressed.
Why?
Because looks is like,
Drip is forever, isn't it?
you know, drip never dies.
I might,
But
I might,
looks is
I might
like-
switch it to best looking.
Yeah.
No,
Sorry.
but looks is good given.
Because,
If you
like,
can style
Good
yourself
looking
properly.
tax is a thing.
The thing is, it doesn't say you're ugly. You're just the best looking person in the room. You can still be good looking.
No, he said best dressed. Or best
Or
But
best
what if
looking
I
in
already
a
think
room.
I'm quite good looking already? So I'll take
Yeah.
best dressed.
Yeah, it's true. That is true.
And when you dress nice, you look, your face comes
You did
out.
that
There we go.
yourself. Your
Extra
looks was
sexy.
given
Yeah.
to you. You don't get to
I
Yeah,
hear
do you know it's peak when you see a fine babe and she can't dress.
Can you imagine?
No, have you seen that before? Oh my God.
It's in all the way in East London. It's always in East London, Stratford.
Calm down,
If you go
man.
to Stratford,
Why
Westfield.
Do you know what? I
Stratford,
hear
I
it.
feel like you're thinking. You're talking about. There's someone in mind.
Yeah, no.
Westfield?
Stratford, Westfield.
Okay.
You can see everybody there.
What's the
They're
sorry?
badges.
Before you continue, what is like a clothing item that you can't stand on a girl, or an item that's
Man, this is a dangerous question.
yeah? Because for me, I never knew it wasn't ick until I saw it myself, and it was one, the trainers were gold, and two, it was Velcro. It was Velcro.
Gold Velcro.
I said, "Fuck."
At your big age,
I saw man
Velcro.
Velcro. My soul shivered.
Do you know
I
that's
said
for
no.
that's for infants that can't tie lace?
Literally, I was
You put
mortified.
fucking Velcro
I was
on your-
mortified.
on your
I,
foot.
I think the one thing I can't stand is chinos.
Really? Why?
No,
No,
chinos is
no,
nice.
no, not for
If
me.
they style it properly.
No. It's all right, I'm all right.
Velcro shoes, please. Metallic.
For me, yeah,
Oh,
it's
we-
that
it's
hat.
gold,
It's like
you know.
It's like kids going bowling.
Yeah.
Every day.
You know that hat. You know that hat, yeah, that's hard at the front. It's like a
Like a
the
baseball cap.
snapbacks.
Mm,
You know, remember back in the day, the
Yeah.
snapbacks.
why don't you like them?
Take it off.
Wait,
Now
hang
you're
on,
bad
that's
vibes.
hard.
What's going on?
Wait, that's
Snap-
hard at the front.
Yeah, the hard ones.
And it's like net at the
It's
back.
like, yeah.
Why?
Oh, like the trucker
You're asking
caps
me
with
why.
one Dutch joint.
Oh, with the with the
Yeah.
with the tough
Yeah.
rim.
Yeah.
That's drip, man. Don't do that, man. The
Take
VC
it off.
joint.
Yeah, the little bit of
The
V-
VC
From
and one dot.
2012.
Christian auditor
Take
joints.
it off, throw it in the bin, burn it, everything. Get out.
What about the fedoras?
Fucking hate hat. I'm not a hats girl.
What's fedora?
So it's like, oh, I thought that was she was wearing a fedora there. But it's the picture.
Oh, like, okay. I get what you
Oh,
mean.
the back. Like
I like that.
No, it's like it's not a top hat.
Future wears them.
Yes.
I don't know.
Neo's hats. You know Neo's got a
Yeah,
red
yeah,
hat.
yeah.
Oh dear.
You might put a feather
That's
in
for
it.
the
I
bin.
like that.
I
That's
might put a
people
feather
that
on
reside
it.
That's for the people that reside in Texas.
No.
Yeah, for real.
The racist.
Texas, Alabama.
It's for the Texas people.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather lose all your money or lose all your memories?
Aye, money. You can make it back.
Money.
You make it back. That's easy, man. My memories. I feel like if not, yeah. See how on social media, like Instagram, everyone's is being hacked a lot recently. Imagine if someone was hacked your Snapchat. Oh,
I'll be upset, you know.
I
'Cause
will actually
sometimes-
have a mental breakdown. This is like 6 years of memories.
Sometimes I'll be in my house in my bed. I'll be like, oh, said you were having
But
a
what
good
is that
time last
question
year.
you're talking about, like your social media or actual
No,
memories? that-
memories that in your brain.
In your brain. Oh yeah, I lose my money.
This is
Then, so I
already
can bounce
easy.
back.
Okay. Would you either meet the love of your life or move across the world for your dream job?
Dream job.
Dream job.
Love of your life.
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay.
I'll meet him there.
Hopefully we'll follow.
Listen, hopefully they'll follow you.
Yeah.
I'll meet him
No, he's
there.
not
It's
coming.
all right. It's okay.
If you go for your dream job, you're never gonna meet love of your
Dream
life.
job, dream job, dream
It's
job.
not
Listen,
coming.
yeah. We're not gonna go too deep into relationships and love and all that,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's a thing where you can love someone, but we are living in the real world. Unfortunately, love does not pay the bills.
It can.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, I'd rather meet the love of my life.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It must be
Wow.
nice. Why?
Yeah, what he said, man.
Oh, I feel like so.
Don't mind him.
No, I want to know why though. But no, it's a good answer. I get
Especially
why
where
people-
I'm at. Especially like where I'm at. A dream job.
Like, who told you I want to work, bro?
Facts.
Like, the fuck?
I'm so sorry, but
At
dream
this
job
point,
doesn't
I'm not even.
exist.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that is.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist.
or your dream situation in terms of making money, whether it's a business that you always wanted to do that became successful.
Like money money isn't gonna.
Don't rule you like that.
You
innit?
don't rule me like that. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I hear that.
Like moving like halfway across the world. Number one, like I've got a kid. I can't just do that anyway. So yeah.
You can.
No.
You actually can.
Why?
Oh, you like money, Abby?
No, it's not even. I do like money, but you can.
Why?
You can, but I
He
wouldn't
said
want
his
to do that. I wouldn't want to be away
Fair.
from
Yeah.
my kid. Just
You can't really
you know,
put a price
for
on that.
bread.
Like, yeah, you earn all this money, but then you're not with your loved ones.
You don't have a relationship with
Yeah,
your child.
so
Would you either have your favorite meal for the rest of your life, or for the rest of your life and have no sex, or experience the best sex you've ever had every time you have sex?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
So
no, it's funny to repeat. I heard that.
I didn't hear
I heard
I heard the best meal, then you
Yeah.
sex, so...
yeah, have your favorite meal for the rest of your life and no more sex,
And then,
or experience the best sex that you have.
Do you know
every
how easy
time
this
that you have
question is?
sex.
This is the easiest
This
question
is
of
what
all.
you should have asked us at the start.
What's your answer?
The second
The second
one.
one. You think I like food that much?
Yeah,
The
but
thing is that I don't have a favorite meal, right?
Mm.
If I did,
there's
why would I
so
want to
many-
eat
There's so
all
many
the time?
every day
Yeah.
and no sex at
Yeah.
all.
I would
Sorry.
listen.
Yeah.
I'll be roasting that
I
rotisserie
can't-
chicken. See them in the kebab shop.
No, I can't.
Honest
what
to
about you
God.
guys?
The second one.
Yeah, the second one.
Fairs.
You just don't like sex enough.
What could
Power
you do?
or money? Who me? Power or money? Next question. Thank you.
Money. Only because I feel like power. Money brings problem, but I think power and the way I'm thinking about power is like I'm really linking it to like politics and the way people treat it.
I think you're linking it negatively.
Yeah, that's why I see. It's unfortunately my experience with people with power. As
I
well.
don't have power and no bread.
Really?
You have power, no?
No, I don't want to have
Oh.
power and no bread.
But if she's going from the example, she's talking about like politics. You kind of the bread. You have access to the bread. Like I'm gonna say money, but there's a few people I want to oppress. So a bit of me does want the power, but
Yeah.
at my core, it's the money in it.
Yeah.
But if I could have both, and I could oppress people,
He
with the
really
money,
wants to deal
You
with
really
some
wanna
people.
deal with
Yeah,
them.
with some
Yeah.
people.
Look at you. I want to
Yeah.
know these people.
with money, if I choose the money option, I would like to think that I'd be able to tailor my like power moves. Not obviously like, you know, this big great power. I just like to. I'll have my money and be low key, and you know, certain things that I want to do or get rid of, it will be
I
done.
don't care. I'll have money. Money talks, you know.
Yeah, and
If you have enough money, you can control situations.
Exactly, and I think with
That's true.
with power, my experience with people with power has always been negative. For me, I attach negativity.
I think
to
people with
power.
power, they're fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They're all mad.
Tyrants,
They're
it's
actually
weird.
all mad.
Yeah, because if I had a
They're
choice,
mad.
I'd like be rich quietly.
I always say that I want to have like stupid amounts of money, but I don't want anyone to know I have the money.
But you said money talks, though, innit? So it's like there's that certain level where
But in
like,
the
you can't
background-
hide this money, man. I can
Yeah,
see you.
yeah, no, you'll know I have money,
Yeah.
but you just wouldn't know the type of
money. I
Of
have.
course,
So
yeah, okay,
You will
cool.
see me. I might wear this. I bought this all from the high street, but my watch is doing nonsense. Then if you really know what jewelry
No, but the
or
thing,
thing
I want
is,
to
you'll
have
be like,
money where I could everything you're wearing, it will look normal, like it will look like
That's what I'm
H&M,
saying.
but this is Louis Vuitton. But you don't know it because you don't have
It won't
access to
look.
this wealth.
that's what I'm
Promise.
saying. I'm a certain person.
Do you know what? People love saying this, yeah. Like
Mhm.
you can get high fashion pieces, yeah, that are like
They're
it's got-
understated. They're not
They're
gonna have the
understated.
garish
No
labels,
big
you know.
labels,
Mhm.
but there's a distinct look about them, yeah.
Yeah,
that
you
just
can
looks
tell. Just the
completely
quality.
different to
But I think
a
it's if
H&M
you
garment.
know, though.
Mhm.
But I think it's if you know. Like if you're just walking past someone
You
like, on
wouldn't
a
know.
day to day, you wouldn't like realize that no, that black top.
Some
is
people
from-
aren't observant enough.
That's like if you're educated enough on the types of clothes and the things, you know.
I think she's kind of right that the average person probably either doesn't know or isn't looking that hard.
Yeah,
But I do get what you mean because like you go and buy that like the H&M tee. When you go and spend like 2-3 bills on a t-shirt and that, you can feel the difference.
But
in
you
it.
can feel it for
Some people
yourself
can't
because
even
you're
wear
wearing
it.
them.
no, but
But if I'm
even
looking
like
at it
even
together,
like
really well.
a £20, £15 t-shirt to a £60 t-shirt,
Yeah, fair.
you can tell the difference.
Do you think? Like I feel like if someone lined up like everybody wearing like a £5 shirt to like £100 shirt, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe between 5 and 100, but like somewhere in the middle, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
My
It
wife would
would.
be in my skin, boy.
Amazing skin, yeah.
It's true.
Boy.
You know, rich people have the best. It's because they have no stress.
Yeah, that's it.
No stress. Their bills are
No,
paid.
no,
They're not
no.
worrying about where their next meal's coming
I
from.
know what you want for Christmas. She wants the bag.
She was
Yeah.
a bag of money.
No, I
Yeah.
want someone to pay my bills. Honestly, do you know what irritates me the most? is paying bills. I hate spending my money on like necessities.
Mm.
It really gets me angry.
But-
Like the other day, I had to go and buy toilet roll, and I was actually very, very angry.
Why?
It's never ending.
It's never
Just
ending. I
add
feel
on,
like
add on.
with the cost of living thing, it's actually a bit mad. I think I've been seeing a lot of TikTok videos. I saw one lady crying because she had to choose between electric and gas. And I'm thinking, is that where we are now? I was at the gym oh my God, I was at the gym the other day and they were collecting food for a food bag in the gym. Bring your pasta and beans.
What
I
gym
said,
is
wait.
this?
No,
In
I've
the
seen that
gym.
too. Imagine
It's getting that bad. Like we hear it on the news, we see it here and there, but when you see it in your day-to-day, run-ins, it's a bit
Right.
crazy. I went to Asda, I bought 3 items, I spent 15 quid.
Do you know, I
3.
scanned all the stuff. The thing told me £23. I looked at it and I said, it's not possible.
Back in the day,
I said, it's actually not
Has it
possible.
tempted you guys to steal before? They ain't got just wink at me if you.
I can't lie. If anybody sees me on the news, face your front.
but they're now starting to tag meat now, you know?
If you see
Have you
me
seen
on
it?
the news,
Tagging
face
me
your
is
front.
crazy.
Yeah, they started tagging, started
What?
rapping
That's mad.
security tags on meat.
That
People
is-
are stealing meat and cheese.
You have to
There's
find
double
out.
entendre there.
You have to
In the
Yeah,
corner
for
shops,
real.
you have to find out.
Really?
Yeah.
You have to, no,
Your
but
Richmond
corner
sausage,
shop.
you might
tagging
as well do that
meat,
yourself.
you know, that's
Why are you going
mad
to buy meat
still.
from the corner shop?
But what
That's
I'm
mad.
saying is they're going to the extent of
Who's
tagging
buying
meat.
meat in the corner shop?
People wouldn't have.
First of all, I don't buy meat from the corner shop.
Let
I'm
me
just
ask
saying
let me ask a
that-
key question so
I'm
I can
just saying
see,
that I saw
I
it
can
on-
gauge where we're all at in terms of this budding friendship. Have any of you eaten a samosa from?
God forbid.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
Wow.
Like when people say, I saw one person, you see, like after a night out, and we're looking for drinks and stuff. You know, sometimes we will people they'll be getting the sandwiches there. I'm like, literally.
Those people, they don't fare good.
I don't
They
know.
do not
It's
fare
nice.
good. They have absolutely no decorum.
Those
How can you
samosas,
go
the
and
sandwiches
How can you go and pick up chicken tikka from the corner
from the
shop?
corn shop.
Crazy.
God forbid.
My stomach will say, oh hell no.
Yeah,
I'll never
tuna
forget,
mayo
I was in
from
a
the corner
corner
shop.
Shop, like,
I was in a corner shop. You know the date that they write on the sandwiches, how it's supposed to be printed?
Mhm.
It was handwritten with a pen.
Ah, nah, sorry.
Eat
No,
that.
man,
No,
listen,
no.
I made a big order last month. These sandwiches got to go in it.
Bro. Yeah, for real.
God forbid. Someone's going to buy it as well and eat it.
Mate.
Anything you get from that, you can't complain. Any illness that you collect, just take it.
It's
and
yours,
take
innit?
it silently as well. We don't want to hear noise again.
I want to catch you guys' opinion about something. It's totally different to any question that we've asked at the moment, but it's just to do with like some pop culture stuff. So I'm pretty sure everyone has heard that Chris Brown was pulled from the AMAs for his Michael Jackson performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He posted a video on Instagram. It was about 8 minutes long. The performance was going to be amazing. It looked really, really good.
Yeah.
And a lot of people were frustrated about it. What's your opinions first about him being pulled? And also, it's been alleged that it was the Jacksons that pulled the plug. Also,
Okay.
Okay.
What was the initial reason that they put out?
no, there was no. They
They didn't put
AMAs
any
haven't
reason.
spoken.
So it's all speculation.
Yeah,
there's a lot
So
of
we're going to do right now.
speculation.
We're also going to speculate.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think about him being pulled?
It would have been nice to see for me personally. Like, I don't think from an entertainment value, we weren't going to get anything that was close to what he would have done. Obviously, he released the clip of the rehearsals,
Mhm.
but in the actual show, Sierra was going to be
I think
a part of it
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
That would have been.
It would have been mad because like last time they were on stage together, they done something mad.
Mhm.
And yeah, man, I think at this stage in his career, a lot of his past things are always gonna
Pop up.
pop up and bite him back. So a lot of people are gonna say, you got to charge that to the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's unfortunate, but you reap what you sow in it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
then with that, when it's actually enough, like,
When what is enough?
like for example, like bringing up someone's past, like when it's enough actually enough,
do you know what it is? Yeah.
like it's been done.
I think
It's enough.
people don't feel like he's been. I think the sentiment is that if at least I look at if it was just that one incident,
Yeah.
then maybe it still might be getting pushback. It might have been easier for him to get back to the pop star space. I think the reason why he's getting this pushback is the minute he tries to have that like clean up or like I want to get back into being like top 40 on radio all the time, not just like his R&B and maybe like hip hop or jazz because he's got a lot of hip hop features because he had to get back into that bag. When he wants to get back into the pop star thing, where I'm more mainstream, they just want to lie. If he hadn't maybe had the allegation of Karuchi and arrest for other
Forgot about
things.
that, you know.
There was was it Good Morning America way through the chair at the window. There's been loads of little things.
Been loads of
You might forget them, and when they add them up, those are
It's a
things
bit
that like people go, oh, you know what? Maybe not. But my thing is, why approach him to do the award show anyway if you're then going to pull him? So you guys are
Yeah.
co-signing him. So my thing is, if you're gonna do that, back him. That's how I look at it. Like
Yeah,
I'm
that's the
indifferent
thing.
either way because I'm not the affected group in it. There's some people that are never gonna forgive, and everyone's allowed to be able to be like, you know what, I wanna. It's F you forever.
Mhm.
But if Rihanna's maybe forgiven at a certain point and she's moved on, some people because they associate that with maybe their own trauma in it. So
I was literally
and
about to
maybe
say
they
that.
don't feel like he's actually been punished or like his lifestyle's just gone. It's just like it's not stopped in it.
Mm.
He had the period when like it was kind of rocking. He was like obviously stopped the Wrigley's advert when and, like, he was-
yeah,
he was like the squeaky clean and like the pop star. He was meant to go. He
disappeared.
meant to be like next Michael Jackson. That's what people always said, innit?
Basically, yeah.
And he never got to those heights, innit? And he's only just like back touring Europe.
Mhm.
Came out of Wizkid, and he's not been in London for long, like
over 10 years.
over 10 years.
yeah.
So he's had to, his career has stagnated, even though he's been madly successful. But where he actually was meant to get to,
He hasn't.
he's not got to that space in it. So if you're gonna have him, keep him. I did hear about that only today about the Jackson family.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I also heard that I think Karuchi's got a restraining order, so
still.
that's why. But then you guys should have known that ahead.
Right.
So like, why have him if you're gonna then pull it?
And the
That's
thing
I know it's
is,
gonna
like,
make
I'm
sense.
not
That's
being
my-
funny.
That's
Yeah,
my thing with companies. You know all of this stuff. You've seen all of this stuff.
Yeah.
You guys
You took
decided
the
to
risk
turn
of
a
back-
blind
I'm not being
eye.
funny. Yeah,
And then
like,
now when it comes out, you lot are saying, "Oh no, that you pulled him out of the show."
Mm.
Like you guys didn't know what he had been doing from before.
Yeah.
I can't
Doesn't make
even
sense.
buy the whole. I mean, yes, Karuchi has a restraining order against Chris, but if the main act is there to perform and possibly even like collect an award, he actually won an award
Yeah,
that
he
night.
did.
I don't give a fuck about no Karuchi. What's she there for?
It's not money.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it has no effect
It was actually
in
true, 'cause they
any
did-
way
they
to
didn't
the
nominate her.
AMAs that you know
She doesn't need to be there.
she doesn't need to be there.
I think for me, I am a Chris Brown fan.
Okay.
Okay, from the Chris Brown first album down to this new album, Breezy. If you know me, I've been a fangirl since the age of 12. Okay, so coming from a super fan, yeah, I can understand why people are against him from performing. If that, let's say that was the push,
Yeah.
you know, it's triggering their trauma. He has done because also I'm a fan, and he came onto the scene with this aesthetic of he's that lover boy, playboy, and he will love all women. And at the end of the day, you know, as independent as your mind needs to be independent for itself, you are going to be influenced about how or the type of woman he might like or anything. It's come out that he's very colorist. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, as much as I love him, that image that they've created, he's tarnished it for himself. So I can't go around and be like, yeah, Breezy forever, let him perform. But I have to understand the crowd as well. Because it's like Nicki Minaj, for example. I'm not an avid fan for her. Like, I'm not much of a fan for her.
You're going down this rabbit
Yeah,
hole, boy.
I'm not a fan for her, but
That
I'm so
baby's
sorry.
a mess.
Anytime you open your mouth, I'm going to say you
She's
married a
a mess.
rapist.
Oh,
It's as simple as that.
well damn.
You consciously married a rapist and that's it.
She's a mess. Nicki Minaj has lost the plot. but that's besides the
Unfortunately,
point.
do you understand? I just feel like if you're, we don't even talk about R. Kelly, same thing. Unfortunately, you've made these decisions for yourself. You wasn't a child when you made these decisions, and you kept on doing it. So unfortunately, you knew the career that you wanted for yourself, but you messed it up. So it's like,
But this is them thinking. I feel like when they get a bit of like
I can't
power or
fight. I
fame,
can't sit on it. I can't do keyboard warrior for you. I can't.
I think it's there's a lot of politics with award shows. So they wanted the moment, like what Vans is saying. Like I didn't watch the award show, but from what I've seen on social media and people opinions I trust, it's been like the performances weren't that great. If Chris had performed, he would have killed it. So
honestly,
they
as
were-
a-
it
as
was
a
an
fan,
exchange.
and
It's
he
like
showed his
performed.
views as well. He showed the views that that was it. The EMA
He doesn't
got.
need. He
I know.
doesn't need
He showed
this,
Mhm.
but obviously the fact that
doesn't need this. What the award
to
show?
do, or to do the performance.
I think he
You know what I'm
does though,
saying?
because
I
it's
think
like
he does.
it's all part of the commitment. It's like you're at a certain level, your peers, you're with them, but you don't match them in certain accolades, innit? And it's like there's also part of the music business
With
game
who?
where it's like
It's like I
he's
feel
not.
like for him, he
do you
feels
think
like
Chris
he's
Brown has
trying to like.
awards on the same level as other people that like the superstars? Remember, he's not at the award shows like that. He's not getting the co-signs from like the machine in terms of
Ever since like a lot of the stuff that's happened over the past 10 years,
yeah.
Chris Brown has been involved in everything music. He's been winning awards. He's performed at the VMAs before. He's performed at the Grammys before. These are all after the fact. It's just that obviously like this is why this was a little bit even more bizarre to me, like how they approached him to do this because
He's
Other
never
than-
tribute before.
I think
other
they should
than-
have backed it. That's my thing.
other than Usher, who else is like
I
gonna
don't see anyone
fill the
else but
shoes
him or
doing
Usher
this?
doing it.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And I
Like,
feel like he would do a better job.
and the BET Awards when he done the Michael
The
Jackson.
first one,
Yeah,
that
the
one.
first one
Yeah.
when he was
That was
crying
loud.
and stuff.
Mhm.
This has all been like within that window.
No, you're
Do you
right,
know what
you're
I'm
right,
saying?
you're right,
Like,
yeah,
and
you're
it's
right.
like Chris Brown is always gonna do him and keep bringing out music. He just dropped
The albums.
2 Christmas songs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like he's about to go on tour,
in Europe.
his global tour, #1 albums. Like he's always gonna exist.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Like,
saying that. I feel like I love Chris Brown. I wish he performed. As a fan standpoint, I wish he performed. I feel like if you're gonna go and make someone waste their time, let them get in their team together, figuring out. Do you know how long it takes to put a routine to one song?
that's
More
like
or less
that's
mad.
a 6-week project.
Bro, but you
It's
get it.
longer even. That
Someone needs
takes
to be,
months. It takes
Bieber,
months of
sorry.
prep.
Yeah.
It takes months of prep and money as
You
well.
know. So
For
I
you
think
lot to just
Like
pull him
even
out
like
at
the
last minute.
dancers like that were looking forward to it. Like
everything.
the girl that's in the main girl in the under the influence video.
She's
The
cold.
black girl.
she
she's cold.
she put out a
can
long
dance.
post about the whole process, how like I mean they feel bad for him and obviously like fuck them, you don't need him, blah blah blah. But like it was just like everyone else was just excited to be a part and do something big and honor his main influence.
I think it's part of a wider conversation, like where companies are like scared to stand their ground because of like backlash from like other people. So like, for example, like they will like have someone that they're like endorsing or they're sponsoring or they're doing something with, and then as soon as they do like one little thing and then they get a bit of like negativity towards them, the company's like, oh, we've cut ties with them immediately, instead of like investigating or being like or backing the person that you were with all this time. I feel like
it's money. They're not gonna-
companies are quick to just cut
It's a
ties
hard
with
one though
someone.
because it's like if the company doesn't, then they risk losing their consumer base off the basis. And I get you. I would love to see. Do you know what it really boils down to? Have you got enough juice in it?
Yeah.
Because it might be like a brazy example, but
you know, I think
the Joe Rogan thing with
I
Spotify.
think it's about who you offend, who the person offends.
That's fair as well. Yeah,
Perfect example, yeah. You see when the Megan Thee Stallion thing first started
yeah.
between Tory Lanez and that. I don't know her name, light-skinned lady. Is it Drea or something? She used to be on
Dre
one
Michelle. Yeah.
of the... Michelle, yeah.
Yeah.
Drea
On
Michelle.
on Basketball Wives, from Basketball Wives.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She made a joke about the shooting, implying that Megan was lying or something like that.
Okay.
Fenty dropped her instantly. Ariana Fletcher, or what's her name? Ari.
All right.
Yeah? Same thing. She was online telling people, you're broke, you're this. To turn me on, I want a man to put a gun to my head. This madness. Fenty dropped her. It's a big... when I say...
Put a gun to
you
my
don't
head,
go...
yeah.
You don't... First of all, you don't... Whoever you are, you don't go online and just...
Yeah, but
chat
look at
nonsense.
who's dropping her.
You
It's
have a
Fenty.
brand
Yeah,
that
because
makes
it's
sense.
related to an experience that Rihanna's had.
That makes sense because Fenty's whole brand is around supporting black women.
Yeah.
But
So
she
it
also got cooked.
Having Johnny
because of-
Depp on the thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, even
Who,
prior
Fenty?
to that, Fenty, when Chris Brown dropped Indigo, the album,
Really?
Fenty or Rihanna posted something on her story, and the Chris Brown song featuring her, "Come Together," was playing in the background of the clip, and it was on the IG Live, and there was a lot of people just cooking Rihanna. Oh my gosh, I can't believe like you're supporting him, and blah blah blah. And I'm
But this is the thing with fans, yeah, because the person's gotten over it. Why can you not get over it? It's
over it?
enough. It's actually enough. He didn't beat you. Why are you still yelling? And she's not even yelling about it anymore.
they've got back together after the whole incident. Like, man left Karuchi on Christmas Day to sit courtside.
No,
with
sit
Rihanna.
courtside. I'll never
Imagine
forget
like your
that.
man telling you, "Oh yeah, I'm going shop,"
I'm going
and then
shop.
he
He got caught in
Rah,
4K.
like, he's-
Caught in 4K.
He's like,
It's
"Rah,
not
like he hasn't
basketball
come
game.
back yet," and then you switch on the telly, and then he's there.
I remember that video come out him talking about being in love with two women. He's
Two
like,
women.
this guy's insane.
Yeah,
Mess. Big mess.
dropped that the next day.
So is that
It's
your
like-
your vibe? You're like, there has to be like a line in the sand with some things like it's enough, and someone should be allowed to move on. And
Yeah, I feel like, because if you think about okay, like a common criminal now, they commit a crime, they go to prison, they do their time, they come out, they have like what's it, probation? I don't know, probation or whatever. When that's done, and then it comes off their record, unless it's that certain crimes obviously don't come off your record because you're a maniac, but some crimes come off your record, then you can just live your life normal, like you've never,
Yeah,
you've never
like
done
you're
anything. But
rehabilitated
we're-
back into society and
Yeah, but
stuff.
we're
But
like-
there's still going to be people within society that know what you've done, and they're going to label
But I
you
feel
that
like
until
it's
the day
not
that you
people
die.
that can like hinder your career or whatever you want to do in your life.
If that
Like,
person doesn't
unless
like
you
what you done
tell them.
has power, then they can, if
like,
God forbid, like your neighbor was a paedophile or whatever, and I'm running you out of the area if I've got enough influence. I don't want you in my
then
area.
But then what I'm trying to say is like, okay, you run me out of the area, then I go somewhere else. Then nobody else in that area knows unless I tell them. Like, for example,
course.
say I went to go commit a crime.
But you got to be as famous as, let's
Yeah.
say,
That's
Chris
what I'm
Brown.
trying to say. But when
Yeah.
people are like in the spotlight or like they have mishaps in
Yeah.
the public light,
Mhm.
they never. I feel like you're never allowed to move on. Like, you are that person now forever until you die.
For me, it doesn't matter if you're on my screen or you're my next door neighbor. If you've done something, especially if you're a repeat offender, Chris Brown is a repeat offender. Unfortunately,
But you said you're a super fan. They're gonna
I am.
be saying.
no, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be honest with myself. I'm a
Okay.
super fan, but I'm not
That's
obsessed to the
real.
point where I can't.
You're not
say when-
crazy.
Exactly. I'm not a Barb. Or can
You-
you not?
you
No,
hate
hey,
Nicki
hey,
Minaj.
hey, can you not? Because I don't have the energy for them. Can you not?
No,
You're,
it's because
you're
people-
Team Breezy.
I'm Team
So
Breezy, but with common
if
sense.
Chris Brown comes to London tomorrow, are you buying the
How?
VIP deluxe package?
along
no,
with
I'm
everyone
taking
else.
pictures
Are you not
and
taking-
it's-
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know why you weren't there when he was charging people £1,000 to take pictures.
No, I won't do. I won't pay the.
Did you see those pictures?
those pictures? Was
Okay, but if you had the money, yeah,
People are,
and Chris Brown's holding you like this,
yeah,
I'm doing that.
leg on shoulder.
To
Leg
pick you up like a
backstage.
baby. No,
Yeah,
God forbid.
leg
Hand
punch
on
shoulder
neck,
but I
backstage.
can't lie.
Hand on front.
I can't lie. If I paid 1K, yeah, we're doing the.
Yeah, we're doing the fucking most.
Everybody
Those-
has to know that we did.
Each of those, and did you know some celebrities had a copy? Those photos, yeah, well, just I love the energy.
Outrageous.
The reason why I love the energy is because these are like maybe fantasies or experience that these people always wanted with this person. It's not like, oh, let me take a picture of you. It's like, what do you want to do? You want to bend over? Calm. Do you want me to pick you up? All right. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah, because not gonna lie. Sometimes
And
when they
this
have
is
those
almost
things,
like year 20 in his career.
true, that's true. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
but
So
don't you feel like? Sometimes I feel like Chris Brown is fighting to stay relevant, like to stay on people's screens, I feel like he's fighting for his position where he feels like he should be, but he's fighting to get there or to be.
Because it
there.
leads back to what we were saying earlier, is that like he's Chris Brown, what Van was saying, the awards ain't slowed down his student, but then things like these happen where like he can never almost escape his past.
yeah.
So he's always trying to fight that cleanup thing where it's like,
This is what I'm trying to
the
say.
music,
There
we
should
like
be
the
a
music,
time
but the
where-
minute it's time to like actually truly eat off your
Progress,
art, which is
yeah.
like touring, because we all know that artists don't really eat off their music
Yeah.
like that in regards to the royalties and streams and that.
Mhm.
That's where he's had pushback for 10 years. I don't care how big you are. If you're not able to tour this part of the world for
That's
10
where
years,
they
it's
make
going to
their
affect you, innit? Of course, you're going to make money. Like, an artist like him shouldn't, I'm not saying, okay, this is my opinion, shouldn't have to maybe rely on like club hosting and appearances and stuff like that.
Mm.
You want to be in Europe, getting the bag,
Mhm.
doing the stadiums, all that stuff, because that's where your real money is, innit?
Chris Brown should be doing what Rihanna and what Beyonce are doing. That's where I believe he should be. Where he should be. But unfortunately, he's made his decisions.
When you say
When he was
Rihanna
with-
and Beyonce, what do you mean?
Like I feel like he should be on that level. He should be a billionaire. He should be doing his
You
thing.
think so?
Yeah. If he didn't do what he did,
I can't lie, Chris Brown. I don't think he's
Selling
like
what?
Beyonce or
No.
Go on, back your man, isn't it?
Listen.
Back your man.
listen, I'm a big Chris Brown fan, like,
Mhm.
but
He ain't got that
A
influence.
He ain't got billionaire energy.
Listen,
But
he ain't got that influence.
billionaires are like what, the 1%. Not every, like, there's not many artists out of like the millions of artists that have been around since the beginning of time.
Mm.
There's only a few that you
That's
can
reached
count that would reach that. And now, like, because music has become more of a business for the artists,
Yeah.
there's obviously more opportunities, but like there's some people that, like, you know, will make it their mission to get to that stage, and then there's some that are just content with making their music
Mhm.
and being a multimillionaire and still being able to look after their families,
Yeah.
and then some.
No, I think it just depends on the people you have in your circle, and also your ambition and where you want to be. And I honestly feel like it's the type of people he has around him. I don't think we know that we can see evidently that a good team will push you, will get you places. I feel like if he had a good marketing team, even like his style, I feel like his style is the same as 10, 15 years ago, but he just,
Don't even get me started.
you know, like he's just upgraded a little
Mhm.
bit. I just feel like there's just some things about him where he just needs a whole reset, a new
But
team.
I feel like that fits his aesthetic though, his style.
His big homie's not
'Cause he
a
likes to start-
billionaire.
Spinning and doing backflips on
What's
stage. I think it's. I think
Like-
it's. I
I
think
ain't
it
not
fits his
cuss out
aesthetic.
my man, okay?
Artists like Usher,
No,
Usher, for
because
example,
Whiskey
he's not a
will
billionaire,
play.
but he's super successful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that is like
You can
we
fall
should-
below the billionaire status and be very, very happy. Like,
Yeah,
even the
like-
conversation we're having right now, Chris Brown isn't hurting. He's extremely successful.
Okay, let me
Earned all his
retract
masters.
what I said.
Like,
Let me retract what I said. No, you're not. Okay, maybe not like a billionaire, but you see that like, oh my God, Chris Brown. Because like for me, I know I keep gunning for Nicki, yeah. But whenever you see
No,
like
you
those
hate
trio,
Nicki
I don't hate
Minaj.
her. I just
I'm
don't
running
like
that
it.
agenda. You
I
hate
don't-
Nicki.
I love her music. You can give me any song and I'm singing bar for bar, but her as a choice
As a
Persona.
person.
it's just a bit off for me.
This is
Yeah.
what I don't.
Can
In
you
fact,
sing
you know this is what I
Ganja
don't
Ban?
like, yeah.
Hmm?
Because
Can you
sometimes
sing Ganja Burn?
Don't do that. Do a popular one. I'm not, yeah.
You said bar for bar.
word bar for bar.
you said any song still. So.
Yeah, you said any
Don't draw
song.
me out like that. Don't draw me out like that. But
Wait,
it's-
wait, wait.
what I'm saying is that we already know that she's a good artist.
Yeah.
She has a good penmanship. She's great. Yeah. But her has just bad taste in my mouth.
This is what I say when I don't. It's what I don't
I
like.
think it's
like,
bled over into our art as well. I
With-
think like music.
with this whole like thing where like we've become more accessible to people online, you start seeing who they are, and then now I can't even consume your music because I just think about you're just actually Val.
Yeah.
The lady is a mess.
Mhm.
Why you're actually she's 40 plus.
I think she's, how she's
She looks
39
40
now? She's 39.
It's
now.
close enough.
I know it's
40
not even an
plus.
age.
Why-
It's not even an age thing. It's
No,
just
but
more-
for me, it's like, why are you on the internet fighting children?
Yeah.
They're 20. Why are you yelling at them on Instagram Live? It's weird.
I think she's losing grip of the position that she's
Yeah.
held for so long,
And
unchallenged.
Someone said it.
She's going
She was
outside.
like, she can't handle the fact that she's going out of fashion or like there's people. Because I think when Nicki Minaj was coming up, like she was that,
She's the only girl.
yeah, she was the
Like,
only
yeah.
female rapper and she was good at it as well.
Mhm.
It
And
got to a
everybody
point where it was
respected her for it.
ridiculous.
But
Like,
yeah,
like the
But now
BT
there's
Awards,
more-
like
That was. I remember.
Yeah.
now there's people that
there
are
was
able
times
to
where she didn't
compete
even
with
drop
her.
music, but she
Yeah.
was nominated and she won.
And you know the maddest thing about
There's
it?
people
Some
that
of the people
even
aren't even,
compete with
they're
her,
not
she can't
competing with her.
stand
She's had a 10+ year career. They're not even competing with her like that. Like,
I think my problem is that she has this queen complex that everyone has to bow down and have her co-sign, bruv.
Yeah,
when
like,
you came
show
in,
respect
did you ask Little Kim for shit, or did you call her Bubbles? You need to go back to your habitat.
Oh,
What did you do? You didn't say Little Kim, thank you for
Oh,
opening
shit.
gates for me. Thank you. You didn't bow down to her. She's from the same New York you are. So you know how Americans are they like to represent their areas and shit. You know.
I think we all do. I think we all do.
yeah,
I think we all do. I think we all do.
I don't
yeah, yeah.
I think we all
They'll
do.
let you know where they're from.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you
South,
get it?
South London, the building, you hear us on the
Yeah.
radio.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But it's just like you didn't do that for Little Kim.
Mm.
You didn't do that for the Brat. You didn't do that for Missy Elliott. You didn't do that for nobody.
But
So
I
who the
thought-
hell are you?
I'm not gonna. Of course,
I'm
Little
staying
Kim
out
and the
women's
Brat and that they
business.
have.
Yeah, I'm just watching you. I'm just some
Little
like
Kim,
this.
the Brat and that they had their thing, but Nicki Minaj, I think she went past them. Not
Don't
gonna
say
lie.
they had their thing.
She
Please
did-
don't
No,
put some
I
respect
respect
on the
them. They are
name.
big.
I haven't said shit
I do
about
respect.
this. I don't listen to this side.
I do respect them. They are big in the game. But if you
Oh,
look
wow.
at where their career like plateaued,
Mm-hmm.
Nicki Minaj was able to take that.
Yeah, she did go
And
beyond,
go-
yeah.
right? Which I guess like this is where like the pedestal comes from because she's hit heights, she's broken records, you know, and it got to the point where it stopped. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but then her status is still revered, like highly revered. She still has a huge fan base that are just
You don't see people
Crazy.
going crazy when she was in London.
like,
Yeah.
So
do you know what I'm saying? Like, so and sometimes like a lot of artists lack self-awareness, especially like when they're on the decline because
Mm.
of the bubble that they see themselves in. When they step out the house, people are still in hysterics. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so it's just another one of those. Nicki Minaj is just another one in that example because, like, you know, she still holds herself in that high regard.
She won't be the
and,
first, she won't be the last.
you know,
innit?
No.
So,
she's not the first.
I just feel
She's not
like
the
I
last.
wish that she
But the
handled.
thing is with Nicki, sorry to cut you, but
Yeah.
the thing she wants to be the last. She doesn't want Nicki Minaj cannot.
Last,
she can't.
last.
She actually wants to be the last. She can't.
Breakfast.
She can't.
Yeah.
Like,
Too much.
she can't even sit down to fathom that somebody else might come after her.
Mhm.
I think at this point she'd rather die than see somebody else become the same level
That's
or bigger
crazy.
than her.
And I think when it comes to music, it's changed in a sense where people are interested in the person as a human being as well.
Mhm.
Even when we were kids, the most we got, maybe World Star, maybe like a tabloid, maybe a magazine.
But that's with the Caucasians though. We didn't get the black artists like that.
There was, what was that website I used to watch? Go on. But anyway, you had to go on like a proper
Yeah,
website
yeah,
every
yeah.
now and then to see.
like
they might have
them,
got
or like them
paparazzi.
urban blog things.
Yeah,
Innit? Yeah,
exactly. But now it's like, you know, the reason why people are really love Cardi B is because she's literally unapologetically herself.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? And she will.
Relatable.
Yes, exactly. I've been following Cardi B since before Love and Hip Hop. She's always been the way she has been. Do you know what I mean? Very humble in the sense, but don't fuck with me. I'm going to tell you how it is. Do you know what I mean? And now that artists are being marketed for their music and them as a personality, it can really fuck up where they could go or where they could be, you know? So when it comes to Nicki, I feel like she needs to stop talking, take a breather.
A lot of them do.
Literally,
Do you think she can pull it back?
I don't know.
I think she can.
The internet's very like,
If she just comes offline, she'll be fine.
yeah, she needs to come off for a little bit and stop talking.
It's really simple. Just listen. Once you have a banger, everyone falls in line, man.
True. Stop talking. And then because I feel like she's just looking for her voice in it. She wants to talk. No one's saying you can't. It's a free world, you know what I mean? But I think
She should just use her barbs because her barbs talk enough for her, to be honest. She doesn't need to, after her barbs are finished talking, she doesn't need to talk again. Because her barbs, if they catch you.
So in the ideal world, what is the type of artist that you think will be successful going forward? Because obviously the music industry is changing, as I said.
Mm.
So what do you guys think well, no one's perfect, but the perfect artist would be in terms of selling themselves?
Just do what Beyonce does and don't speak.
Literally, I've literally
And put
Drop
out
your
content
shit.
with
Put out
bangers.
bangers.
But I think you guys say that, but that's from that era. And this era now, social media and having to like be accessible, talk about yourself, getting to know you. I think that's very hard to find like that new star now without that. Like, who's gonna come out now and not
So
have
you're
no
saying
social?
they should be more like a Cardi B?
I think it's the personable thing. It's showing your personality, being relatable, but that's also hard because people hold you certain standards, and the more you show of yourself, if you're rough around the edges, they can clip your wings early. Whereas before, we find that a lot of artists we love, if we knew them, if we had access to them like that
Mariah
back in the
Carey,
day,
she's a
we
diva and a half.
we wouldn't like we might not like them as much, innit? So I don't know. I hear what Van's saying, but it's like this day and age now, where you have to be here, there, and everywhere. You got to pose. I don't know how you're gonna be a star without
Like, if you
talking.
put out good music,
I
if you
think
put
it's
out good music
I think
and you're
it's that.
silent, people will support you regardless.
I think
Have you got any examples, like modern examples currently? Like,
Frank Ocean is a perfect example. Didn't even know until the other day that this nigga's got a brand.
He does.
Yeah, jewelry. It's not my
didn't
it's
know
not my
that.
type of jewelry,
Fair
but do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
and the next time he drops, it's going to be highly anticipated because the last project that we got from him,
It was big.
mixed reviews, blonde. Like not many people.
Look, I don't see Frank Ocean.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
but he still managed to headline big festivals without, him dropping anything. People are just excited to hear
Someone like Dave,
him what he was
Dave's an
doing.
example. You don't hear anything from Dave, but he puts out bangers and he can sell out O2.
Fair?
That's a good example.
Okay.
That's a good
I was
example.
at the show.
He's
It was a good
peaceful
show.
guy. But sorry to change the topic.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys saw this babe went and spent £650 on. And did you guys see this? She
Okay.
spent
I did see
£650.
that.
This sounds like women's business, so I'm gonna let you handle this.
I saw
No, we're,
it, but I-
we're inviting you to women's business.
Well, you gave me the
today.
concept.
Yeah, I gave you the
Alright,
consent.
cool, okay.
So basically, it was a TikTok video, and this lady went to an upscale salon somewhere in London to get
A Caucasian salon. There's no
Yes,
call
but the
out
lady-
So I'm assuming this lady's black.
yeah,
The lady's black.
Okay.
She went to
Caucasian salon
yeah,
to get a sewing done.
sewing.
Is that a red flag already from the gate?
A big fucking red
Huge
flag.
red
flag.
That's amazing.
I don't know who sent her.
If your babe told you,
And then
she
on
went
top
and
of
spent
it-
$650.
Then on top of it, she spent
This is
£650.
I start upgrading my
It's
Christmas
not done.
present.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not done.
You need
It's
to
not done.
break
She
it
spent
down.
£650 for the service. This is in addition to buying the bundles. So it's not-
No. It was all together.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. She said it was in addition that you have to buy the hair as
I
well.
believe. Okay, I thought she said it was included with the bundles.
No, it's in addition to the bundles.
First
God.
of
I don't know what all this means.
Okay, so
But-
she's
So you
saying
see
that.
like this, she
Mhm.
had to pay for it, and then she had to pay for someone to sew it onto her head.
Right.
£650.
So yeah, so
So what was her hands made of magic?
I
Why
don't
is
know.
it that much
Which magic?
for the
No.
sewing?
I
Here's-
can go home and use glue and stick it down. $650 for what?
Here's my thing, yeah. There's two sides of this. There's two sides of the story. So let's say she didn't even spend $650 and the hair looked half decent, yeah. Let's say she spent £400. A lot of people are like £400. That's a lot of money. Number one, it's not your money. So if she wants to spend $650, let her spend $650. If you
Fair
can't,
enough.
sorry for you.
But
Two, the issue I had with it was that the hair wasn't nice.
I don't think
You
I
can
don't
go
think
to-
I don't think the money was the issue for a lot of people. I think people's issue was that it's like it's this thing of like black people trying to fit into white spaces. Why are you going to a white salon to get your hair done?
I didn't
for
understand that.
£650
I didn't understand
and
that
then what
concept.
you've come out with, it doesn't even look nice.
The hair-
And you're
'Cause
complaining
my
to
thing was
me.
like, you can go to your you can go to your own people or whoever, and on average, these Instagram girls, that hairstyle would have cost you, if it's going to be expensive, 300 quid, including the bundles,
Not even £300. Oh, maybe
including the bundles. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And you would have been slayed.
The hot
So
comb
when
would
I
have
saw
been
you going
inside.
to, it's like them going to Tony and
Do you
Guy.
know when I knew it was
Going
funny?
to, yeah,
Or do haircut.
There was not a hot comb inside.
nothing.
So babe, imagine you went to. So imagine you guys were out now. You went clubbing. At the end of the night, one babe has leave out. That's her natural hair on top of
The humidity
imagine
has
this.
just come with the
Imagine
straight.
this kind of hair, like it's straight,
Yeah.
silky, and then like you get like full
Your natural
textured
hair.
hair on top, natural hair on top,
You
and
couldn't
then
see the
she now
parting.
clipped it with no parting.
No gel.
That's the flipping mess, and you paid
No,
for that. You know that's what you look like when maybe you've gone in the shower and the steam has reverted your
Revert
hair.
your hair.
My main thing, I was just like, you could have done this for like 300 quid if you do, and nicely. Why would you go to? I didn't understand. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. Because if you start talking about hairstylists and what's been going on with this MK lace it and all this thing on TikTok and stuff, it's a bit of a mad.
Is
thing.
there beef in the hair community?
At this
Oh
point,
my-
we
this
need
is
a
going on.
documentary. We need a documentary. Every
Ah.
TikTok for you page. We need a documentary because for 4 days, the for you page was MK Listy.
MK
Surviving MK Listy. I'm tired.
Surviving
Who's
MK Lacey.
Yeah.
Who the hell is MK Lacey?
Who's MK
I was
Lacey?
thinking, I came on TikTok one day.
Basically, it's some
She's a hairdresser.
Instagram hairstylist.
Instagram
And
hairdresser.
people just getting at her for her service and her like professionalism. There was one babe.
She gave 26 inches. She got 22
You know, let
back.
me be honest, yeah. I didn't know about homegirl that spent $650 with the white lady, but I do be hearing about a lot of stuff going on. Why don't you guys just beat up the Instagram hairstylists and stuff?
No, we have to start. We have to. It has to be started being on site because sorry, my appointment is in 5 minutes. Why are you messaging me when I'm outside your door telling me you're sick? Are you well?
I've gone to the
Yeah,
stage.
you lot better be careful
Yeah.
going to try and beat people up. You don't
That's-
know.
For me,
No,
that's,
fans like me.
that's not my type. That's
Fuck
not my
around
type of
and,
thing.
and leave
Find
the
out.
establishment
My thing
balls.
is, yeah,
Fuck around, you gonna find out.
my thing is, yeah, I'm at a stage where going forward, I need to work with businesses that are registered to Company House. You need to be registered.
That's not even
going
enough.
forward. No, because if you mess up, there's avenues I can go around. You don't want to give me money, fine.
That is
Do you
true.
know what I
There are
mean?
some-
And I'm extra. I will go to court. I will drag you
Oh,
to court.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
The
And it's
correct
for your own-
proceedings.
Oh, 100%.
Exactly, this-
I pay my taxes. I've got all day.
Yeah.
we will
Going to
do.
court over a week is crazy.
No, 100.
I mean,
No, because some people
think
need
it's,
to learn.
I think it's also, bro,
Making a
no one
statement.
wants a letter coming through their letterbox. I can't even lie to you, cuz. Because
When you
you
see
know
that
which
brown
one,
envelope-
you know which one is a bill.
It's not white,
Yeah.
it's brown.
Brown.
Yeah, you
Some
know
people
which
need
one
to
is
learn.
bill.
It's the whole birth certificate name. It's not the ones you put on their website to register. It's
Some
the whole,
of these they
biblical
need to
name.
learn. You're there. Okay, you can do your own hair. Doesn't mean that you should become a hairdresser, babe.
Mhm.
You've got no customer service. You can't do something else here. Your skills are subpar,
Mm-hmm.
and then on top of it, you're rude.
And once it's common knowledge that you've been taken to court, especially multiple times,
It's a bit mad.
it will
No.
just slash your clientele in half.
I hear you though.
Easy.
Sometimes you got to make example out of people in it, so
Just
You
do it the
have
proper
to.
way.
yeah.
You have to.
So like everyone wants to throw hands, do both.
Then she went online saying, I'm not gonna take any like you can't talk to me anyhow, I'm gonna cancel. The point is it's not about cancelling the appointment. The point is that why am I giving you 26 inches? I'm getting 22 back. Why am I waiting months on my hair that I'd never
She was
got?
doing drop shipping.
Do you know what I mean?
Wait, you wait
Why are you
months
selling-
on what?
Yeah.
For the hair to come.
Yeah. Why are you okay? Drop shipping is a scheme. I get it, but I feel like when you're selling hair, people are coming to you.
They drove from India
Yeah,
to deliver
from
that way.
No,
That went on the aircraft. Months.
He said true.
He was on
They're
a
on a
ship.
horse.
He was on a ship. He was on a ship. He was on a ship.
They're on a donkey.
You know?
You're like,
All now has not arrived.
months.
That donkey died because the hair did not arrive.
And obviously, I don't really believe in cancel culture, but I feel like because this issue keeps coming back on TikTok, Twitter, whatever the hell, it's really tarnishing our people,
But I
and
can't
it's really
lie.
jarring my soul.
I'm not
There's
gonna lie.
is
I think
MK
some
Lace
people-
buff.
Bye.
She's all right.
No, let's
No,
ask some
because
questions.
you know,
I don't-
is
I
she
think-
a pretty girl?
No.
She is.
You gave us the co-sign to be women's business.
Because-
We're here
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know
This is
why?
the problem,
Because like
we let
sometimes
you into
that,
women's
that
business that you
just
take it left.
that allows people to go through their
The same
fuckery
pre-privilege.
unscathed.
Because you get on her Instagram, she looks buff. Her hair
All the
looks nice.
other
You're
girls are like,
cool.
oh my gosh, bare,
Pre-privilege, but
unreal,
that
or
only-
like,
that only
You're
works
passionate
for guys.
about it. You're passionate
It
about
only
it.
works for
mad,
guys.
like,
That stuff only works for guys because not gonna lie, I need my hair done. I don't give shit whether you look pretty or not. Where is
nah,
my
but
hair?
they've got
It's my
like a
birthday and I
hive,
need my
is
hair
what I'm
done.
saying. Like, a
Oh,
lot
because of
women
like
can-
the way their hair's done, like the style.
yeah,
and
like
everything.
people,
And what you saying?
How
You
she
get away with a bit
looks
more when you look a certain way.
and women hate other women.
I don't think it's
It's
even
like,
about
rah,
that.
like, yeah,
I don't think it's
I
about
I don't know about you lot's story, but I need my hair to look like that, and I'm gonna try it. I don't know. I don't know what happened with
I don't
you.
think
No,
it's even about that.
Do you know what? He might be right because I'm not gonna lie. You see so many stories, but yet you went on her Instagram and booked an appointment.
I'm telling
What's your
you.
What is you wanted to get viral? You wanted to go viral on TikTok. It's fine.
And
also,
some
what's the
people
whole,
are part of like, you know, the know like that. They're just, you know,
It's true.
they just, oh, this was recommended by, oh yeah, this You know, all it takes is for like another rapper to co-sign,
Mm.
and then what's that Drake song with Lil Durk, and then he shouts out the hairdresser babe.
I can't
Or-
remember. I can't
is it
remember.
a
Yeah, I
babe
get
or is
you.
it a
Listen
Don?
to this.
I can't remember.
But shout
Yeah,
out.
I'm in the
it's
trenches with
Mm.
that. Sounds like-
Yeah.
Say
What I
it's
was
the
gonna
best, whatever the person's name is,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm hearing like this person is like is rude and blah blah blah.
Taking your
What-
money,
but
going on holiday.
but,
she's a scam artist.
What I was gonna ask
clientele
is
is
why,
booming.
even
why
bad
when these things
customer
come out,
service
do
anymore.
people come and tell the public? Because even I was joking about beating someone up.
Mhm.
You're coming to tell someone on whatever platform it is on social media. What are we meant to do as the
But
public?
I agree with that as well. What do you actually want me to do? You had the opportunity, and the thing is, someone would be like, "Yeah, 3 months ago, okay, then and then it's now.
Then you're
okay,
coming
this
to tell
happened.
us.
Now, what
Yeah.
do you want? What is it that you want us
It's
to do?
June's story that you come to tell us. Why do you not fight
She
this
says
there?
June's story.
This is what I'm
It's like
trying
them
to-
dons at
this
the
is what I'm trying
barbershop
to-
that won't speak up when someone's cut the line.
You know,
Oh dear.
your £50 or 20, however much it costs
Has that
you
ever
to cut your
happened
hair.
to you?
50.
Has that ever happened to you? Guys?
50
What?
pounds.
Is that
bro.
expensive?
What, step in line in front of me when I've been sitting
Yeah.
there?
Impossible.
Hell
Actually,
no.
no, that's cap. When I was younger, first time going to the barber shop, I got violated.
How much do your trims cost?
Are you
Because
scared
you
to
said
stand up?
£50, is
innit?
that
Yeah, I was
Because
young,
I'm
I was
trying
young.
to have
No,
them,
mine's a 20 thing still. No, but
I've got
Oh,
locked
to
in
be
it, so I
a
just get a
man.
shape
Oh,
on
to
the
be a
top.
man. What?
£20. If it costs me 20, I'll be looking
So
like a
if
baby
your
every day.
barber was doing your shape up and then you felt the corners.
Zing.
You went like this.
I've beefed my barber for less.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
See, men
If
are
my
beef-
corner goes, your corner has to go as well. I'm not a barber, so I'll just have to shave your thing off.
Zing.
Yeah, we can match.
says you.
We can match.
You did too.
But how you
Because
gonna
luckily
get,
my hair grows quickly, but I don't know about yours.
but how you gonna get him to the point where you're gonna
No, but listen.
you're gonna grab him like this?
sit down.
Singlet. Okay, fair enough.
I believe in my barber, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, it all comes down to respect, innit?
Mm.
Because I think, like, especially for men, going to the barbershop, like, you have your barber for like years on end.
So,
So you
build a
develop you
relationship.
develop a relationship.
Mhm.
So like, as long as respect's there will be no issue.
Mm.
But when the moment where
might just
you
be having
feel
a bad
like,
day.
Huh?
Might just be having a bad day that day.
In this,
with
in
my
this
hair.
profession,
And then now,
you're like a doctor. You can't have a bad day. You can't have an off day.
Yeah,
Sorry.
You're a key
you
worker.
can't even be
I'm
on
paying
annual
you.
leave too long.
Key
Yeah,
worker.
You're a key
Me.
worker. You're a key worker.
Yeah, you're a key worker. You can't even be on annual leave too long.
Mm.
So you know, it's like, it's not saying the man do not have frivolous things that happen, but I think we have more threats of violence. That's what keeps a lot of men in check, where some man won't move away with certain guys. There's obviously violations happen, but like, see these like things where I don't think you're gonna get in the male community us coming online saying, yeah, so and so barber on Old Kent Road mashing me up. Like
I think for us, because we invest more time.
yours, it's a lot more
and
peas
money.
as well, of course.
And I
There's
think
a lot more money,
the
yeah.
girl was taking the piss, she will cancel on the girl.
on the
I'm
day.
not going to willingly pay anyone £300 to do my hair if it wasn't for something. Unless I got the money like that, and I can do my hair willy-nilly. Half the time, people are doing it for their birthdays, for celebrations. You cancel them on the day. Let me give you a perfect examples. My sister's 30th this year. My sister's weird. Like, she will do things just in case. So she actually booked 2 hair appointments that day with 2 separate people.
It's always two.
Yeah, she always does 2. I don't know why. She booked a pixie cut with one girl and she booked a bob with another girl. Right?
Well, we know who fucked up.
Exactly.
You better stay away from
So
that
she-
birthday makeup.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Oh, birthday makeup is nice.
She got to
So we
she
can
got to
read
the
out
girl.
the men's icks.
she got to the girl's house, which is what, a 30-minute car ride.
Okay.
Oh, babe, I got you mixed up with someone else.
Oh,
Where did
you
you
must
book on?
be
Oh, you
crazy.
booked on my Twitter website. I haven't changed it yet. What is my business of you not changing the link on your Twitter to your Instagram?
Mm.
Now it's my 30th birthday and you double booked me. So what happens? She said, I'm going to have to
Was
cancel.
this on the day of the party?
This was the day.
Oh no.
If she didn't
But
have
the rules, even the man, them, the rules are, listen, you get your trim the day before. And
Let the fade
No,
marinate.
Yeah,
but
you gotta let it
sometimes
marinate.
it depends on the hairstyle. Because sometimes, like, you need the hair done that day because
Fresh.
it's the
It needs
best
to
on that
land.
day.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the best on. If you sleep with that hair, it's not gonna be looking
Then
right.
she went to,
Okay.
she had another appointment in Walthamstow. So mind you, she's in like Brentwood. So now she has to travel to, thank God she had that appointment. And
Yeah.
the girl did the book, but she wanted the pixie. But imagine, a lot of these girls don't have the money to be booking.
But that's why your
appointments
sis
for
is
the
the
same
goat,
day.
because she did books 2.
But
She got.
But some people don't have the money like that. They have money for
No, did
one
she get her
seven.
money back for the person
yes,
that
she,
booked her?
yes, she did.
But you have to pay deposit and stuff for most of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people
She
don't
did,
have
she
the
did get her,
deposit.
she
That's
did get her
fair,
money
that's
back, but it's for me is the fact that that thing has been on your website for months, on your Twitter for months, and you haven't changed it.
So they got poor business
Literally.
practice, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think going forward, yeah, all I want to see is people taking accountability for any mistakes that they do. I understand.
Fuck
I
accountability, just
understand.
do
I
better
understand
from the
businesses
beginning.
have rules and regulations. If you come in late, you need to pay this. That's fine. Do you understand? But if you mess up You
have the same energy.
You have the same energy back, and that's it.
But I'm not gonna lie, fuck the accountability. I don't care about your sorry. What are we gonna do right now? I need my hair done now. Do you understand?
It is
I
what it
need
is.
the frontal laid right
It
fucking
is
now.
what it
What are you
is.
gonna do?
Damn.
This is why I just cut my hair off.
See, you're a good woman.
He's like, fuck this. I don't even want to be hair on my head.
I'm so tempted. I cannot be bothered.
Huh?
First of all, it's
Nah.
expensive and it's long.
If
I
you
can't
take
be
this
bothered.
wig, my hair's short. Don't have the time.
I'm so ready to just.
But to conclude, obviously, it's the end of November now, and we're going into Christmas and everything. And it's just a general question about like yourself and how you feel about how the year's gone for you. Do you feel
Oh, don't
like
do that to me.
just one sentence?
You want me to cry right now?
No. How did
I
you
feel like everybody's
the
been
past
depressed this year.
the past 2 years, well,
No, it's true.
3 years has been a bit stressful, obviously. And I think 22 was like the year for everyone just to really see what they've been working for the past couple
Yeah.
of years. Do you feel like you're now seeing some results of any projects or anything that you've been working on the past couple
Are
of
you
years?
asking if I got a mixtape coming soon?
I don't know. It could be anything. Could be even
Yeah.
with your podcast. Do you see like the results coming through? Maybe you had a target from last year and it's happening for you now, or just anything.
you.
You don't have to be specific, but it's just like, how has you guys' year has gone?
I'm optimistic going into the new year.
Okay.
I'll speak personally. Had some setbacks, bounced back from them.
Mhm.
So happy like I'm hit where I'm at now. It's just about like, because my goal was to just be, I wanted to be happy as much as possible and also know how to navigate those days or those times when I'm not happy so that
Mhm.
it's not as much of a setback because it's not realistic to be happy all the time. That's not real.
Mm-hmm.
So initially I was like trying to be happy, but that's not real, innit? Because then that's a big high. And when you drop again, it's like, oh shit, I'm here again. I'm not happy or things aren't going well. So
Yeah.
I'm out of that headspace and that funk that I was in.
Mhm.
And in regards to the podcast, going well consistent, it's just about being outside more and like, interacting with people. And that's what personally I'm saying, and I hope I speak for the both of us in regards to what we're going to do, just outside and interact with the people more and just, back to the shows and, being outside properly and seeing all our audience.
Love that. How about yourself?
Yeah, 100%. Just to go off the back of what Fo said in regards to the pod. Yeah, the sentiments are the same. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and there's a lot of confidence going into the new year. And I'm looking forward to it. On a personal level, just like everyone else, there's been setbacks and stuff. Like, the objective was to, have a steady type of year
Okay.
where, like, try to eliminate a lot of the rocky moments
Mhm.
and just have that smooth sailing. But, life doesn't work that way. And there's been beautiful moments this year. My sister getting married, being one.
Ooh.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
but then there's been other situations that haven't gone so well. So
Mhm.
it's been,
Sweet time.
the second half of the year has definitely been like a tough one to maneuver, but you just have to stay hopeful, man. Like, and I have to kind of be that embodiment of my mum's prayers.
Amen.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Love that.
but yeah, man, can't complain either way.
We move, man.
You move.
Yeah.
That's one of the man
Word,
is
word,
like,
word, word,
I'm
word.
trying to be more open my things, but sometimes, man, we move
like,
because
fight for my life, but we move.
I ain't got any options, innit? So,
Yeah.
How about you guys? Z?
Yeah.
You haven't heard much.
Just today, yeah.
Ziz has been listening. How do you feel about your year? Or are you optimistic about 2023? Or
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this year's been tough, innit, with families and stuff, but I had to pick up myself. So right now I'm working on my cleaning agency, guys.
Dope.
Sick.
Based
Love
in
that.
London. So if you need cleaners, I'm here. I'm your girl. That's it, yeah.
Are you registered to the company's house?
she's getting there.
I'm getting
We'll
it. Don't
see.
worry.
Yeah.
Jokes.
How about yourself, Gemini?
I mean, I think, I don't know. I feel like, I feel like you hit rock
Enjoyment.
bottom and then you learn that the rock bottom has a rock bottom
Jesus.
underneath the rock bottom.
Yeah.
But then I don't know. I feel like this year has been like, it's weird. I feel like you set goals. I don't know. I feel like I set like goals and stuff, or like I want to get somewhere or do something, or I want certain things to happen. Then it doesn't happen, and I'm a type of person. I don't do plan Bs. I'm like, this thing needs to work. Or I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do after.
Yeah.
So where I wanted something to happen, or I want to do something, and it's not what I say this year. It's been happening for like 3-4 years now, and then I'm just there like, okay, so what?
Yeah.
Next? And then I'm not gonna lie, I just go where the wind blows me. I'm tired of planning and it's going wrong. So I just go where the wind blows
So
me.
you're just like
Just
whatever it takes.
Wherever the wind blows me, that's what I'm doing.
I think for
Mm,
myself,
it's
it's a bit of a character check. I believe in myself in anything I do, but I think there's always like a little devil on my shoulder saying, "Oh, maybe you can't do it." And I think Haven Talks was the first thing to show me that. Now, I've stopped and started so many things. I'm sure everyone has. Oh, I started this one business today, and I'm closing this one.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
This is the first thing I've ever done that has exceeded a month.
Right.
Okay.
This is the first thing I've ever done that has gotten this long. This is the first time I've done that I've worked with other people, that I've made new connections. You know,
So there's a success there.
it's yeah. Now people might say, "Oh, well, you're not getting tens of thousands of." I'm not really fast. It's steady. It's growing. It's
I
consistent.
think that's where a lot of people's concerns lie as
Yeah.
well. I mean, it's great. I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh yeah, you know, like
Mhm.
it doesn't mean anything. It does, but if you center yourself around that, it's an easy way to get your mental in some form of downward spiral, because imposter syndrome is a thing as well. Like a lot of people are going to look at others and, you know, they start to doubt themselves and say, oh, you know, why aren't I there?
Mhm.
And all of these other things. But like, I think the achievement in what you're saying is that like you've managed to hold this down consistently. And like
Mm.
with anything, for it to be good, it has to be consistent. Like people are gonna come, you know. Like when we started, we didn't get obviously as many views as we do now,
Mhm.
but we just knew that the consistency had to be there first.
Mhm.
And people like read between like the type of relationship that we have,
Mhm.
and like they can see or hear how we've grown
Mhm.
across, and that's how this person has recommended the other person to listen to us or to rock with us, and you know, everything's just started to come together.
Yeah, because
You know
I
what
think
I
I
mean?
started listening to you guys' pod after I saw you on someone else's pod. I was
Okay.
like,
Mm.
enjoy.
Did you come across good on there?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I was
so-
like, nah, I enjoyed. Let me test
Mm.
one episode.
Yeah.
And then I liked it.
Yeah,
then
so
give me a listen.
for me, it was just more like, just obviously I didn't do this alone. You know, I got a great team behind me as well. But it's just like, it was just a good realization that if I set my mind to something, I can actually do it. Obviously, I had my own personal stuff going on. Even this week, I've been on death's doorstep. You're lucky I'm smiling today.
Fuck
But
my
it's-
life.
do you know what I mean?
On death's doorstep.
I've been struggling. Oh no, this week was a lot. Do you know what I mean? But I think that's the only thing that I really, really needed this for a very long time. So I'm happy. I can't wait till Haven Talks gets to 1 year in next April.
Look
I
at
can't wait for
that.
season 3. I can't believe that we've ended the season with other great podcasters as well. I can't believe I've been able to have people like Duneo. Like, it's crazy. Do you know what I mean?
You shouldn't downplay those ones. Those are amazing because
They're
like
good accomplishments.
it's a success. If you're saying that you weren't able to do this and things haven't gone past a month,
Mhm.
you're already looking forward to. You can already confidently say you're going to be here in a year's time.
Yeah.
That's a success. So like, yeah.
So I'm happy that I'm concluding this season like this. I think this season, logistically, in the background has been very hard for all of us, up and down, but we've been able to deliver. And that's life.
Oh, I don't want to sound negative. I started swimming and I enjoyed it.
Amen.
Oh, yeah, well
You're
done.
swimming, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I'm due to
Thanks.
do that, man.
Yeah.
You should do it.
Wait,
It's
who
actually-
doesn't swim? I don't know how to swim.
I don't know how to
swim.
I
I'm
can
happy you're
swim.
learning how to swim, though.
I'm
That's
happy.
great. Everyone should learn
I
from
can't
you
relate,
now.
unfortunately.
I can swim, but it's not aesthetically pleasing.
No, you know
It's
how
just,
to not drown.
it's just
He knows
rough.
how
Yeah.
to not drown.
Yeah. I'm just going to make sure I don't die in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty
You know when
much.
someone jumps in and they're fighting for their life?
Yeah,
That's what it look
yeah.
like, innit?
Yeah. But I want to like learn how to jump in the water and be mad smooth.
Mad
You
graceful
do it,
with
it's
it,
fun.
innit?
Yeah.
I've never liked water. Never liked it. Unless I'm having a nice shower. It's
I
not
was about to say, but it sounded like B. Simone over
No,
there.
Every Thursday, every 3 days. I don't like water. Unless I'm having a great shower, which I love. It's
Yeah.
just, I don't know.
That's a good clean up.
Quickly. But yeah, let's conclude this episode today. Thank you guys for joining
So
us
wait,
today.
before we
Like,
conclude, sorry.
oh,
On
okay.
Twitter, I'm very interested because on Twitter, people talking about their icks.
Oh, okay.
I wanna
man
know
named Icks.
I want to know. Give us your top 3 icks of the
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Just top 3.
and be real. We want the team.
No, you know what it is? This is not even a person, but I find it funny. Iron deficiency in women is hilarious.
Really?
That is jokes.
Hey, grow up, man.
The fatigue is
yeah,
real.
yeah. Always tired.
Not someone's health being.
I know. I'm sorry. Shout out to the anemic babes. I love you.
I saw one the other day when someone said when she goes up the stairs, she
2 at
goes
a
up
time.
2 at a time. And I thought
you know what
about
I
it and
thought
I was
about
like, you know what?
It
Yeah, that
makes
is
sense.
Nick.
Really?
No, because think about
you
how
just
you
can't-
got up the stairs.
Yeah, they're
It's
funny
kind of
'cause they're
awkward.
Why are
they're
you
ridiculous.
going up the stairs like you've got ball
It's
bags?
actually ugly. If you think
I
about
do that at
it,
the
think about yourself
station.
doing it, it's
Past the
actually
station.
ugly.
The thing is, for me personally, I don't have a problem with it, but
That's funny.
It's
like
actually
enjoy
ugly.
yourself, innit? Like
Relax.
climb the stairs,
That's
how you
not
wanna climb the
enjoying.
stairs, innit?
That's
Yeah.
not. That's
You
not
don't think so,
enjoyable.
huh?
That's not enjoyable.
Watching your babes climb the stairs 2 at a time. Let her live, man.
I think for me is the way people eat.
Oh my
It's the way you
god.
eat. So I saw one guy said he was like, I was mortified. I saw this girl down 2 pizzas in one go.
Now let's talk about that.
Okay.
She eat like a bodybuilder. That's crazy.
That's a
I
bit
don't.
mad.
This is I don't know if these are things are true, but let's run with it for the sake of the conversation and like shits and giggles.
Yeah.
Downing 2 large pizzas,
That's
yeah,
mad.
That's a lot for anybody.
in my presence.
Have shame.
Yeah.
Just a smidget of
Yeah.
shame.
Man or woman, but that's crazy.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, but for me, I
It's the way
hate
you eat.
You know when you're eating, when someone's, I
I'm just smacking your
cannot.
gut. I can be
Why
seeing
can't I
the-
hear what's
that
going on
washing
in your
machine.
throat? I hate
I
it.
can't
Or like
stand
the
When
plate, the
chewing
spoon
gum,
is scraping the
like
plate. I hate it. Or they're like drinking. You can
Oh,
hear them
you've got
drinking.
a lot of it.
I
Jesus.
hate anything to do with eating. If I can hear you eating, I don't like it. Why
Yeah,
can't
I don't
hear
have
you?
many. For me, it's the food thing. Like, I'll give you an
Gets on my
example.
nerves.
I went on a date one time. Oh my God. This was years ago. I must have been like 17 or
Good
something.
disclaimer.
Patience.
Always put years ago. You
How
never,
was years
you
ago?
never know who's listening.
Yeah, so I was about 17. We went to, I wasn't fast. We went to cinema, then we went Nando's after.
Oh, the good old days when things
Because
were
when
cheap,
Nando's was
man.
cheap, you know?
Ah.
And he started ordering his food. You see the platter? Like with like, I think it has like 20
The
wings.
family. Oh, the
Yeah.
wing
Yeah,
platter.
for 2.
So I thought, okay, that's a lot of food for both of us. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. And I didn't mind paying for myself, but he bought himself, okay, maybe he's buying food for both of us.
Right.
He said, okay, that's me. What do you want? That's a walk. I said,
What the
"Jeez."
20?
He wings
something-
with like,
Well, the 20 ring
then his
roulette.
sides, he got like 4 garlic breads and chips and
4 fucking garlic breads.
I
with 20
swear to
rings.
God. And he was like,
Where
what do
did you lot go, man versus food? Like, I don't understand.
Then the food came.
Them ones where you can win your food for free.
Yeah, like
You know, then the
Don't tell
food,
me he ate it.
he ate at least
Okay.
80% of that food.
Right.
And it was,
Was he a big boy?
no.
Were you done when you're still sitting there watching him eat?
I didn't finish my food because I was just
Because
No,
eating.
I can't lie to
Some
you.
people have bigger appetites, innit? Yeah.
I went home and I
I'm
never
finished.
saw him
I
again.
can't lie to you. I cannot
Never
sit there
saw him
and watch
again.
you eat all of that and then
I tried to eat my garlic bread. It just wasn't going down because, and it was
did you
like,
try to draw for the lips afterwards?
oh,
don't you dare.
never.
Don't lie, man.
Don't
Don't
lie,
skin,
man.
Chloe,
No,
you
it
lips
was-
him in it. It's okay.
Not after.
It was
in the
years
cinema.
ago.
Why not? After, no. If you saw the Perry sauce on his lips, was on the bottom.
Oh, so
on
what,
the bottom.
he was eating like a vagabond.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have a
Wow.
huge meal plus you're eating like an animal. Oh
And you want to
no.
give
Eating
after.
like they didn't feed you again.
I said no.
Yeah, like have some decorum when you're eating. Why are you
Some people have
eating
no
like?
training. They eat like their mum never fed them in a day in their life.
That was the first and last.
Like I could see your jaw clenching and that.
It's fucking mad.
You see when eating like this on the table?
Oh, was he? Oh, elbows on the table. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
serious
Eating
thing.
like Marvin from Raising
I blame
Kanan.
you because you stayed.
He's always hungry.
I blame you because you stayed there. And
You
waited for
biting that food, fam.
I was
Like,
looking.
jokes.
I
You
didn't
know
even
you
finish my meal. I
should
had
have left.
chicken thighs and garlic bread and chips. I remember that's my standard meal.
So do you get PTSD anytime you're on a guy now and he says like, I need wings?
No. I'm not that traumatized, but it's more like I watch how you eat and how much you eat in one go. I just feel like you're on a date. Don't be eating like that.
No, you're allowed to eat, but don't be eating like
Yeah, eat,
that.
but eat with some decorum.
Yeah.
Yeah, a family platter. You're
Just
absolutely lost.
Just a tiny bit of grace.
Me
The thing
thinking,
is-
okay, that's for both of us. No, it was just for you.
just a tiny bit of grace.
Ah.
No
Man
one
said
said you have to
that's me.
That's what do you want?
Over to you. That's funny. I hear
said,
it.
oh my.
Have you guys got any icks for guys? Usually, have you got any icks? Oh, you're a good woman. It's fine, man. If you haven't got any icks, it's cool.
I think it really just depends.
It depends, yeah.
Icks don't exist when you fancy the person.
No, they do.
They do.
You just ignore it.
You let,
So-
you let the
You
buffalo's
just let it
mask in.
slide.
Yeah.
So,
And then when it's
again,
done-
it don't exist.
No,
if
it
you're
exists.
ignoring it,
Shall I tell you why it exists? Because when it's now done and it's finished, you'll be like, yeah, and then bro, you start calling out there
Thinking what they'll do.
jokes is on
you're
you lot
stupid.
because you lot had to
Stayed there.
withhold that. He was enjoying himself.
Yeah, he won.
While,
So
whilst
as
you
bad
lot
as
were
everything
having
was
the
from him, you still was there. My
Yeah.
babe.
Yeah, because whilst you had the secret ick, he was still enjoying
Yeah.
himself whilst you still being in his presence.
Oh my god. No, I think
But it's
Don't
true,
cry,
though,
don't
'cause
beg
boys-
when it's all over.
boys- one thing that they don't waste their time. If they don't
when
like
they
it,
come
they're
out the car
the fucking
and you see their bum crack. Why
Ah,
do you see a hairy bum?
I mean,
don't like that.
you know.
No. I understand, babe. Listen, having your bum crack out is
Yeah,
crazy.
it's kind of mad
Why
stuff.
why am I
You
seeing
need
a
new
bum crack?
boxes.
That's
Yeah.
a bit mad. Or like
Holy boxes.
For me, it's when their
Holes
clothes
in the
don't
boxes.
fit properly.
When the sleeves are just mad high.
Yeah, white. Your jumpers here. Your trousers down there.
Like
and then
he
it's
robbed
baggy
it.
as
Like he
literally,
thieved
looks
it.
like he borrowed his boy's clothes. It's horrible.
Right.
Get it tailored, babe. Or like, you know, like if they're like their trousers are too long for them, then it's now baggy on top of the trainer. Get
But
it
that was an
tailored.
error though, man.
Yeah, man.
He was
Yeah,
outside
and
of that, man. We was doing
2020.
boot cuts, man.
It's now 2022 and
Now
I'm
get
going to
it
need you
together.
to stop it.
Get it
Yeah.
together. Get it together.
Slim cut or skinny.
But flares are back in style now.
Yeah, they are.
For the
Yeah.
girls.
It really just depends.
And the man them
I
were in
don't
the flares. I
The
got the
man
flare
you know,
joints. They look
Like-
cold.
know. Or
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
As long as you like it.
If you like it, I love it.
If you like it, I love
My
it.
thing also, we live in London, so I'm not really fussed if a guy's taking public transport because, like, a lot of us, depending on your type of job, you work from home. So sometimes having the cars, I have someone who sold their car because they work from home. Like,
At least
why
have
is
a
it on my
license.
driveway?
Yeah.
But don't be like, oh no, we're going central London now. So I won't drive. I'm not paying congestion charge. I'll be like, okay, cool. I'll take train down there. It's time to go to maybe like a next destination. I don't mind taking a train, but if you make me take a bus, yeah, I'm gonna be looking at you sideways. I don't like buses.
I don't drive and I hate buses.
I
I'm
don't,
not gonna-
I don't
Yeah,
like
it's-
I
buses.
remember when my
Train.
car was
And
broken.
that's just
Well, you don't
me.
I'm
take
so
it
sorry.
to work,
Public
like,
transport is
say
just
if
a
you had
time
to take a
waster.
bus to work.
No, I hate,
take
but
a
I
bus.
really
Public
hate
transport is a
buses.
fucking time waster.
I-
When my car was broken, something that should have taken me 20 minutes, I was on the bus fucking 45
I
minutes.
don't do
I was
buses.
fuming. And then he was now, so
That's the
you're
same-
already late,
Mm-mm.
you are late, and then you're waiting for someone to sit down on the bars. I don't give a shit if the granny
For me,
sits down.
it's more to do. It's more to do with the stinginess. One last point about Ix here. It's more to do with stinginess. I had to cancel a date 3 weeks ago. Yeah, because he wanted to take me. First of all, why are you taking me to TGI's? But whatever. Okay, cool.
Wait, is that still an establishment?
I don't understand. on the day, he was like,
don't-
on the
Nah,
day,
shout out to TGI.
Don't
Like,
do
that
that.
was
That raised the generation.
Yeah.
that raised. Do you know what I mean? But I just
that
didn't
one
know.
that people used to
I ain't
do
seen it. I ain't
birthday
seen
me
it
when
in
they
a
run
while.
out at the end.
on that day, he said he wanted to take me to TGI. I'm like, so
Maybe
I'm still-
that's his favourite
I'm still-
restaurant.
Wait, I
That's
haven't
a
landed
family
with you with the
restaurant.
ick yet.
Now that I know it's back, I'm gonna run in there for them
I
Jack
wasn't-
Daniel
so
wings.
him just landing that on me, I was still thinking whether I wanted to go ahead with his date or not. And then he said, "Oh, I wanted to go because my brother works there and I can get a free meal." He said with his chest. I said, "God." I said, "Jesus Christ."
Do you know you fucked up at? You shouldn't have mentioned it to you. But I would have taken a freebie, but you shouldn't have said it.
You should be on a do it on a slide.
Like,
man.
what's wrong with you?
On a
These are
Sliers.
things you do when you're inside the relationship. Like when I already love you, and I'm not going to think that you're being disgusting. Not when I'm trying to get to know you. What the hell?
Mm-mm. So, guys, there's a lot of things that we discussed here today. We did pop questions whether you prefer labour pains over being kicked in the balls.
And they still didn't
Balls, madness.
And we said labour pain. We said labour pain.
I think you guys said labour pains.
Yeah.
We spoke about artists and how artists are developing over the years and whether they should be still dragged for their mistakes. So that's a good, discussion to have online. So if you guys have anything to say about it, please talk about it. Let us know. And then lastly, we discussed about like hairstylists and just business practices that people should start thinking about. When it comes, should you start registering on company house? How do you want to go about doing your hair in the future? Things like that. And then lastly, we talked about like our year, because the year's coming to the end and we need to know, like, do we feel accomplished this year? Or just to go home and think about what do I want to do next year?
Self-reflection.
Yeah, just a little bit of a self-reflection. I think it's needed, especially when it comes to the end of the season. So I honestly, personally feel like I hope you guys really, 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 really love season 2 because I enjoyed it.
Me too.
How about you guys?
Me too.
It was good. Yeah. And we'll be back for season 3. See you in January 2023. Thank you guys so
Thanks
much.
for having us.
Thanks for
man.
having us.
Let them know where they
Enjoyed
can
it.
find you as well.
Yeah.
Off the Cuff Pod on everything on social media.
Yeah.
If you follow us on YouTube as well, make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
That's right.
Podcast is out every Thursday in audio form and visuals out on the weekend. And my name's False Forever on all social media platforms as well. So yeah.
And yeah, on Instagram and Twitter, it's Mr. Vans 7. So yeah,
Love
check
that.
me
So
out.
you'll see everyone's information in the description below.
Love that.
We love you guys. And we see you for season 3.
Bye.
Boop, boop, boop.
Often.
Because there's no health and safety precautions.
Yeah.
Or safeguarding.